This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 1629 Fremont Drive, Thousand Oaks, California, 91362. Today is May 7th, 2026. We're performing a video waste and sewer line inspection through a 2-inch cast iron waste line cleanout located in the laundry room just to the right of the washing machine. This is our cast iron waste line cleanout here. This goes into our washing machine, our laundry area, and out towards our garage door. Our camera's a little tilted, so we're shaking a little bit. There we go. Upside down. There we go. That goes out towards our garage, and this goes into the room that's just behind next to the kitchen on the right-hand side of the house. So again, we're going to zero out our camera monitor here at the edge of the cleanout. And again, we did try to run a mini cam, and the mini cam wasn't making some of the sweeps in the cast iron waste line, so there was a little bit of sweeps. We're having a tough time. We did just try to push through, so we switched to a mini cam, and this is our mini cam. So you can see we're running a smaller mini cam here. And so again, we're just going to zero out here, and we'll pause our mic, and we're just going to attempt to push out. Okay, again, we're having a tough time getting past this point. We are at approximately 38 feet 6 inches on the camera monitor. And so we're going to shut our water down. We're going to locate this area. We did notice that there is a toilet in the left-hand side of the house, in the primary bathroom on the left-hand side of the house, that is loose to the floor. That area there would be ideal to remove that toilet and attempt to push out from there. So again, we're just going to locate this area to see where we are in the cast iron waste line. So we're going to pause here. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. We are in the middle of the dining room. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to run the cold water in the wash basin sink. We turn on our kitchen, and we're just going to see if we can get past this point and possibly push out further and get out towards the front of the property. So again, we're just going to pause our mic here and attempt to push out. So again, unfortunately, we did run water in our kitchen sink, or our bar sink, our laundry room basin, as well as in the primary bathroom and stuff, to try to get as much water as we could to help us try to push our head through. But unfortunately, we weren't able to make this turn. So again, we did locate this area in the middle of the dining room. And so what we're going to do is we're going to pause here, we're going to shut everything down, we'll pull back and take a good look. Okay, again, we went ahead and shut all our water down, and unfortunately we weren't able to make it past this point. We made quite a few turns, our camera's just sitting, we're not getting any push. As much as we push, we're not really going far. We moved about a ½ inch. So again, we're going to pull back from here. We did identify another clean out in a closet. You can see we're making that turn, and that's where we're getting hung up on. So we are in cast iron waistline. Cast iron waistline is period of the home, and again, it does have buildup and scaling throughout. So you can see at the bottom of the cast iron waistline, it's got some black buildup and stuff at the bottom. Again, this is all coming from our laundry room area. So again, the cast iron waistline is period of the home, and they did do quite a bit of extensive renovations throughout the home, as far as the adding rooms and some other renovations throughout the house. So again, but the cast iron waistline is period of the original home. You can see you got some eggshells at the bottom. Again, heading back towards our laundry room area. I'll make a little bit of a turn. And again, heading back towards our clean out. Again, this is a clean out in the laundry room area. Again, we'll continue to pull back, make a little bit of a turn, and we'll come up and out of the clean out. And what we'll do is we'll pause here for a moment and relocate ourselves. Okay, again, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to what appears to be a 1.5 inch cast iron clean out located in the closet. Just as you come in the front door, you turn left in the hallway. The first door on your left hand side next to the bathroom is a small closet. This is our 1.5 inch cast iron clean out here. This goes towards our living room area and our area here. This goes from the hallway, and we're just going to zero out our camera monitor here, and we'll just push in, we'll drop down. We do have some more water running. We're just going to see if we can get our micro cam at least out towards the front of the property, and again, possibly locate a mainline sewer clean out. You can see we are in cast iron waistline. We'll make a little bit of a turn here. Nope. Okay, again, unfortunately, we're unable to push past this point as well. So again, we're going to pull back from here. And again, here we got some water coming, so let's see if we can possibly utilize some of this water, see if it would help. Okay, we were able to get in and get past that point. Unfortunately, it appears that my counter had froze. So again, we're just going to utilize this water to help us push out. And again, we're going to possibly push out towards the front of the property and locate a mainline sewer clean out at the front of the property. And as we push out, we transition to bituminous clay. So again, we're going to pause here and we're going to locate this area. Just keep pushing. We're going to just go ahead and continue to push out, and what we'll do is push out as far as we can, and then from there we can pull back and take a good look. So we're just going to utilize the water and we'll just keep pushing out.
Try to get the most of it.
Okay, again, we went ahead and pushed out approximately 70 feet. And again, we are out in our vitreous clay, which is out towards the front of the property. So we're just going to shut all our water down. And we'll pause here for a moment and we'll pull back and take a good look. And again, possibly locate a mainline sewer clean out at the front of the property. Okay, again, we're going to run some water, flush a few toilets throughout, and just verify that the water is passing through. We did identify this area at the rear of the house. In the plan area, just to the left of the slider from the dining room. And we did mark this area with a red flag. So again, you can see the water passing through. That's our primary bathroom on the front right-hand corner of the house. We're going to run some water from, just flush the toilet in that one, I guess, or flush the toilet right here. We'll flush a few more toilets here on the left-hand side of the house if you're facing the front door. And we're just going to verify that we are passing through towards the rear of the property. So again, I'm just going to pause the mic here. So again, we're going to go ahead and pull back a little bit. We've got a little bit of residual water running. We're just going to pull back to see if we could possibly identify mainline sewer clean out. And we'll mark an area as we pull back a little bit closer towards the home. We'll continue to pull back. We're going to pause here and let this water run down so we can see clearly. So we're going to pause here. As we pull back, it does appear that we do have a belly. So again, we're just going to pull back until we get up and out of the belly. And again, make a little bit of turn. You can see we do have a belly in this area. We're going to pause and we're going to locate this area.
Yeah, just whatever.
Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we were able to locate a mainline sewer cleanout. The cleanout is at the rear of the property. It does appear that the sewer runs to the rear of the property. So we're going to pull back from here, and as we pull back, we're going to pull back and transition back into cast iron waistline. And again, the cast iron waistline is period of the home, and again, does have buildup and scaling throughout. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And what we're going to do is pull back, and then we'll pause and relocate ourselves to the rear of the property to the mainline sewer cleanout. So again, we'll make a few turns. And again, we are in cast iron waistline. So again, continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our cleanout, and we'll pause here for a moment, and we'll relocate ourselves. Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to the rear of the house to a 4-inch ABS. Vitreous clay mainline sewer cleanout at the rear of the property. It does appear to be underneath what appears to be a concrete cover. And again, this is our 4-inch vitreous clay cleanout here. There's a concrete box over it. There's a cover. It did have a ABS cap on it. So we're going to go ahead and zero out here. And we're just going to go ahead and drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. So we were thinking we were going to be running towards the front of the property, but it appears that we're running to the rear of the property. It does have a little bit of a belly in this area. And again, we'll continue to push out. And again, we are in vitreous clay sewer piping. Make a little bit of a turn. What we'll do is we'll push out, and we're going to push out to our city sewer, and then from there we can pull back and take a good look. We'll pull back just a little bit. And then as we push in a little bit, you can see that there's an offset in that transition. It does appear to be a black ABS repair. So we're going to push in slowly, see if we can get past this point. And then when we pull back, we'll mark that area. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. And as we push out, it does appear that we're transitioning to what appears to be black ABS sewer piping. So again, we'll continue to push out. And you can see that we do have a tie-in in that area as well at 41 feet. So on the way back, we'll locate that area as well. So again, we'll continue to push out. Possibly a tie-in coming in. But again, we'll just continue to push out. On the way back, we'll locate that area. And again, another tie-in there. And then we transition back into vitreous clay sewer piping. So we're going to jump up and over this area. And again, we'll just continue to push out. You can see we had an offset in that transition. And again, we're just going to push out and again try to attempt to reach our city sewer. And then from there, we'll pull back and take a good look. So again, it is vitreous clay sewer piping. We're going to make a drop. Again, that did appear to be our test tee. So again, we'll continue to push out. A little bit of root intrusions. And get a little more root fingers coming in there. So again, we'll get our locator, and you can see we're getting more root intrusion into this area. So again, we'll continue to push out. We're going to make a little bit of turn, whoop, then we drop down into our city sewer. So you can see that is our sewer main. We are approximately 131 feet, 5 inches, 130 feet, 5 inches. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here. We're going to locate this area. We're going to mark it with an orange dot of paint. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and we did mark it with an orange dot of paint at approximately 13 feet deep in the middle of the street. So you can see the water flowing beneath us. That is our city sewer. So again, we're going to pull back from here. And again, we are in vitreous clay. The vitreous clay saddle appears to be in fair, maintainable condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. As we pull back, we had a couple little small root fingers that were coming through, a little bit of roots coming through the joint, but again, nothing major. So again, as we pull back, you can see that area there. I'm going to push in just a little bit. It looks like a, I don't know what that is. Just appears that some kind of material got stuck up there at the top of the pipe. So again, we'll continue to pull back. That'll possibly wash out over time. Again, a little root fingers coming in, then that joint there. Continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Those joints appear to be in fair condition. Again, as we pull back, this is our test tee there. You can see at the top at the 12 o'clock, that is our test tee. So that is our property line to lateral transition. So again, we'll continue to pull back from here. What we want to do is we want to pull back. We want to see what side of the house we're running, where the sewer is running. So again, we're going to possibly pull back to approximately 60 feet on the camera monitor, and we'll locate that area, and then we'll continue to pull back to kind of trace where it's coming back towards the rear of the property. Because the sewer is at the rear of the property, but the tie-in is at the front of the property. So again, a little bit of offset in that joint there, but nothing major. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And what we'll do is we'll pause here right around 70 feet, 75, 77 feet. So we'll pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, again, we're going to continue to pull back. We are still at the front of the property, and we're heading towards this. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back to where we have ABS that transitions to black ABS sewer pipe, and then what we'll do is we'll locate that area. So again, the vitreous clay sewer piping thus far appears to be in fair, maintainable condition. Again, we'll continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, you can see we're starting to hold a little bit of water here. A little short belly there. And again, as we come back, a little more debris. And right about here, we're going to pause. We're going to push in. We're going to mark this area. As we pull back, we transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. And again, this does appear to be the fixtures that are on the right-hand side of the house. So again, we'll pause here. Okay, again, we went ahead and located this area, and it is approximately 5 feet deep on the left-hand side of the house, as you're facing the front door on the left-hand side. Again, the ABS plastic, or the vitreous clay sewer piping transition back into ABS plastic sewer piping. You can see we do have an offset in this area. So again, you're holding water. This area here is possibly catching debris and holding back water. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, you can see the water being held there. And you can see the tie-in there at the top.
Yeah.
You can see some more tie-ins coming in from there. We're going to pause here for a moment. Chris,
together too, yeah, but the other
continue
four
to pull
that
back.
stay on, I don't know where it goes.
And you can see the water coming in from behind us. Again, we're trying to verify that what the tie-in is there, because we do have a tie-in.
Careful up there.
Okay, we're going to flush some more water to see where it's all coming in from. This possibly couldn't be from tying in from the upstairs. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, as you can see, we do have some water coming in from that tie-in. Those are our upstairs bathrooms. Our upstairs bathrooms are tied into there, and that's, again, our tie-in is on the left-hand side of the house. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. Again, we do have some black ABS sewer pipe. Continue to pull back. We have another tie-in. Continue to pull back. And what we'll do is we'll mark our area where we transition from vitreous clay to black ABS sewer pipe. We'll mark that area. So again, we still have some residual water. We do have an offset there, so we are holding back water in the transition from the ABS to the vitreous clay. And again, that is on the left-hand side of the house at approximately 5 feet deep. So again, we're going to make a little bit of a turn, and we're heading back. As we head back, you can see we drop down and dropped into a belly. So we're going to mark this area, and then we'll pull back and see how long our belly is. So we're going to locate this real quick. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area. It is approximately 3 foot 4 inches deep. And again, as we pull back, this is on the rear left-hand corner of the home. As we pull back, you can see we drop down and we do have a belly. So again, we're holding water in this area. We're going to push back in because we did transition back into vitreous clay sewer piping. And you can see the offset in that area there. So that area there, we have 2 offsets. That's where you're holding the water. So again, on the rear left-hand corner, at approximately 3 foot 4 inches deep, and as well as the walkway on the left-hand side of the house at approximately 5 feet deep. Both of the transitions from vitreous clay to ABS and then ABS to vitreous clay both have offsets that are holding water. So again, we'll continue to pull back. Again, heading back towards our clean out. Again, we are back in vitreous clay sewer piping. And again, as we pull back slowly, you can see that we do have a belly as we pull back. And heading back towards our clean out, we're holding water as well at the bottom of the clean out. So again, we're going to pull back and we'll pull up and out of our clean out. And that will conclude our video waste and sewer line inspection.